Well, visiting downtown might seem a little bit brighter nowadays, and that's not just because of new restaurants and businesses. In fact, it's the lights. The city has actually put millions of dollars into brightening up some of our darkest corners throughout Bakersfield.
From bicyclists to pedestrians to vehicles, streetlights cover them all. Bigger and brighter seems to be the roadmap for the city of Bakersfield, who in past years allocated $1 million of Measure N funds to improving street lighting and added another $1 million during this last budget cycle.
The LED conversion project is practically complete. So virtually every streetlight throughout the city of Bakersfield, we're not in a county pocket. Those light bulbs have been transitioned to LED.
The plan comes from phase 1 of a comprehensive study done through JMPE, an electric company that reviewed 56 intersections within the city. The study found 163 existing streetlights in Bakersfield that qualified for the city's LED conversion project. While the council focuses on completing phase 1, they're already looking forward to phase 2.
This past budget cycle, we went in and allocated an additional $1 million, making it $2 million in total. And that is specifically going to be focused on creating new light posts and installing new lights in places where it's maybe a little bit darker.
Phase 1 focused on improving existing streetlights. Phase 2 will pinpoint what areas in Bakersfield need expanded street lighting. According to Phase 1, the study focused on areas with high rates of vandalism, crime, and pedestrian and vehicle accidents. Ward 1 City Council member Eric Arias says while the first phase focused on intersections at interior roads, he'd like to see these improvements shift towards residential areas.
You know, the communities that are darkest and the communities that, tend to have more trouble with crime.
He also understands that street lighting can have a direct correlation with not only crashes and pedestrian safety, but criminal activity.
I look to places like Union and MLK Boulevard, formerly known as Cottonwood, and I see, tons of opportunity for us to really just brighten up the area and make it a little bit safer at night. And one of those that I think should be related to this topic of street lighting is actually human trafficking. What we see is that, when there are participants of that system, they tend to choose corridors and streets and side streets that are not as well lit.
And the Bakersfield City Council is expected to see the second phase of that streetlight study earlier this summer. Now they're looking forward to working with state agencies like Caltrans and law enforcement like the Bakersfield Police Department to address public safety concerns along Union Avenue and throughout the city. In studio, I'm Veronica Morley, 23ABC Connecting You.